Okay.
Oh, Gab.
Albert.
Do- How
Check,
do you
check.
collaborate with your sister?
I don't know. It's being able to collaborate with your family. It's such a natural kind of like second nature kind of thing. And with me and Kiana, we just bounce off ideas um, naturally. So, for example, with this, we just planned this. I think a couple of days ago. But because we have that kind of connection, it's so easy to see each other creatively, to meet each other halfway in that sense. And I love working with Kiana. This is our third music video together.
Wow.
Yeah. But this one, I think, for me, is my favorite because it's a different kind of Kiana that we're seeing.
That's nice. How are you? How's your, of course, mental health?
Yeah.
Lahat mental health awareness month din ngayon. Like, how is it?
Yes, it's been amazing. Honestly, being in LA and meeting a lot of people that really understand what mental health means to the world. I feel like I've grown a lot within the last year and a half. Um, but it's really nice to be able to come back and knowing that I have a home to come back to, and to spend time with family, not just to have fun, but to even collaborate on stuff like this. It really is a blessing.
How long were you in LA for?
For a year, but I'm going back. I'm going back in a week. I'm really based there, so there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing. I can't say it yet, but there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing that it's super not Gab Valenciano.
That's nice. But
It's
of course, it's very interesting because I know nung pupaputok pa lang yung social media, you were there with Super Selfie, and then
Yeah.
you had a backseat
Yeah.
because of life.
Yes.
Life happened, and now you're getting back in the saddle. Could you say so?
I could say getting back on the saddle, but not necessarily in front of the camera, not necessarily me as the subject.
Gets mo na. Parang mas iba yung direction mo ngayon.
Yes, and it's actually more so on the lines of entrepreneurship. Yeah, so I'm going to be starting some things in the U.S., which I'm really excited to share one day. And then I get to be able to do this. So it's such a
Director, no?
yeah. So
Creative
it's such
director.
a creative director. I'm co-directing with Kiana for this one, and to be able to have that freedom to be able to work, and because this doesn't feel like work for me, of course, because it's my sister
Family.
and family. It's never felt like work, especially when I'm with my family. And so to be able to do those two things, it really is a blessing.
When did you say na parang your mental health was in check? You feel really good.
I would say maybe early 2023.
Oh, that's
I mean, before that, I was already kind of
Oo, okay na.
okay na eh. But it was really early 2022 when I said, listen, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I think it's gotten to that point where when things don't go my way, there definitely is a reason behind it.
yung mga nagtitrigger sa'yo.
Yeah, yung mga nagtitrigger sa akin before.
Oo.
But now I think more so that the thing that is kind of not naman a hindrance, but one of the things that is a little tough. Syempre, being in LA, my sister lives there, but it's a different world. It's not something that I have my friends around. I don't have my barkada. I don't have my best friends with me. I don't have my family with me. And Kiana and I don't live close to each other. Yun lang yung medyo mahirap. But in terms of just overall mental health, mental awareness, and my mental status, I am probably at my happiest that I've been in a
Wow.
very long time.
Congrats.
Thank you. But it took a while. It took a lot of work to get to this point.
Did you have to take meds pa now? Or
No more.
Ay, congrats!
Yeah.
Wala na talaga.
Yeah, wala na talaga. And it's so nice because my psychiatrist told me, Gab, you're a success story because not a lot of people can get off that. And I really had to make the effort. It's not, you don't just wake up and say, I don't want to take medication anymore. You really have to put in the work. And I did. And more so because I surrounded myself with the right people. My support system is incredible. And if ever I were to tell people out there what was the first step for me to heal, it was surrounding myself with positive energy. People that didn't enable me to do the wrong things, and make wrong decisions. I was accountable to. And I never ever used my mental health as an excuse or justification in terms of kung may nagawa man ako na hindi tama or pag may nasabi ako na hindi okay. But it took a while. It took me
Congrats.
5-6 years to get to this point, and I'm still
But success story ka.
yeah, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still striving to be the best I can be. And what I tell people is when you are struggling with mental illnesses or mental health problems, it's not necessarily about moving on or moving forward from it, because it's always going to be there. It's about managing it. And to be able to manage it, you really have to make a conscious effort to get to that point.
Buti, saan mo na ko yung conscious effort?
Trial and error. Trial and error.
Dumating na lang.
Trial and
Ano yung
error for the
parents mo?
past.
Kamusta? Ano sabi nila? Oo, seeing you right now.
Before, kasi they would text me regularly, like, how are you? Are you okay? Siyempre, they're
Alam mo na.
concerned. Alam naman na, di ba? But now it's gotten to that point where, I'm much more active in the family groups. I'm much more active in terms of being present and being there. If I am struggling with something, I'm very quick to message them. Unlike before, I isolated and I would keep it to myself. Now, I feel like, I'm still, a lot of people still say certain things na medyo nega. But instead of me taking it to heart, na parang nasaktan ako, I take it as there's still more people to help. And there's still more people to inspire. And, a lot of people are not okay. And it's okay, if there's certain things that that's not going your way. Everybody has their own Goliath in their life. It's really about, again, I'm always going to say this, it's making that effort because it has to start with us.
Congratulations.